What's happening, everyone? It's Kyle from Newcastle Fans TV, and yeah, for the quick thoughts, and the quick thoughts are Newcastle go out on penalties for the second time in 4 seasons, I think it is, because we bowed out to Hull a couple of seasons ago away from home. It's the first penalty shot I've seen at St James's Park, and let us know in the comments when the last penalty shot was, because I haven't got a clue when it was, but I'll go from the start. I think, looking at both teams were really strong. I think, considering the injuries that Bruce mentioned in his press conference before the game, it was probably one of the strongest starts where starting teams we could have. Matty Longstaff getting his first start for the club as well. And Leicester, full strength team. They looked very solid from the get-go. Lacked a bit of flair, to be honest. We couldn't get forward. There was very little creativity from both sides, which I found really surprising, given the likes of Maddison was playing and the likes of Perez was playing. And Perez can get in between the lines, but I thought defensively for Newcastle, Fernandes and especially Kieran Clark tonight were exceptional, so fair play to them for that. But the first half, all that happened really was the Maddison goal, which was a heavily deflected effort from Maddison from a free kick. Rebounds off the wall, and Darlow, who's already committed to where the ball was initially going, it goes the other way, and obviously 1-0 Leicester. But to be honest with you, Leicester didn't look any better than us. For the players they had, they didn't look any stronger than us. It just fizzled out. Second half started, and we had a bit of a go, and Shaw plays the ball into Jethro Williams. Beautiful ball over the top, mind. And I think Williams, with the best Tom Daly impression I've ever seen, dives, but the ball goes across the box, and Mutu slides the ball home, and it's 1-1. And yeah, really happy with that. The crowd got going. 22,000 tonight. Let us know what you think of that, with the boycott and everything like that was supposed to happen. But 22,000 for a cup game is not too bad, to be fair. But the game again, after a 10-minute spell by Newcastle, it fizzles out and it goes to penalties, and we didn't know what to think going into it, to be fair. Couple of penalties in, we started well. Mutu scored his penalty, and then Shelvey misses his penalty, and Darlow saves a penalty. I think it was from Tielemans, and then it's a case of sudden death with 2 penalties to go from each side, and Hayden unfortunately misses the penalty, which leads to to go out the tournament. As soon as Vardy was stepping up, the 5th and final man, we kind of knew which way it was going to go, because Vardy doesn't really miss penalties. But it's a sad one. But again, there's a lot of positives to take, because it wasn't our strongest squad against this very strong Leicester side. And the way you've got to look at it is, with how good a side Leicester is, if you'd offer in the Premier League, if you'd have got a 1-1 draw against Leicester, it's a really good result. So I think there's a lot of good individual performances there. A lot of people have proved themselves to Steve Bruce, like Kieran Clark, Mutu, Fernandes have all proven themselves tonight. Darlow as well. I thought Darlow was okay with the penalty save that he made, but in all, another heartbreak in the cup. I think it's the 3rd time in a row we haven't got past this stage of the Carabao Cup. So yeah, we'll march on. Get your comments in below. We've got the we've got the rate the players, and we have the review / final word coming out tonight. So yeah, get your comments in, let us know what you think, and subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV. We're looking at 20,000 subscribers, so any help you can get with there would be great. And yeah, I'll catch you in a bit.